It's Tarot Tuesday! Turn it up, turn it up! Let's talk about Trump 3 of the Major Arcana. Technically the fourth card, but the base of the number 3 representing growth and creativity. It's the Empress. The Empress has many couplings. Empress and Emperor, obviously. Empress and Magician, where the Empress represents Aphrodite. The Magician is Mercury, which is Hermes, and together they're hermaphrodite, a perfect blend of masculine and feminine. Empress and High Priestess, who we just talked about in the last video. The High Priestess being the self-contained virginal energy, the Empress being passions flowing into whatever part of your life really gets you going. Your upright Empress is all about passion, not necessarily just physical passion, but yes, it can be a lover or a wife, as you can see from the Venus or Aphrodite symbology often included in the Empress cards. But this is someone who loves life. They love what they do. They love their hobbies. They really love getting out there and being a part of whatever. And being a base 3, there's a lot of abundance and fertility there. Not necessarily physical fertility, just potential, creativity, prosperity. This would be, if being a person represented, a very influential woman. And of course, going for physical fertility, Empress does represent motherhood, which is why in some of the cards, you can't quite tell if the woman sitting there is pregnant. Sometimes it will be very obvious. Sometimes the dress will just flow in a way where you can't quite tell. This is your Demeter aspect, a nurturing, devoted person, a mother, or perhaps someone who is truly pregnant, especially if this card is with the 3 of Cups. Now, if a man pulls this card, this would represent his own devotion to something. Now, of course, when you flip the Empress, you get caution. You get intellect over senses. Blocked development, so a non-productive person, someone who's icy, someone who's wasting their energy, perhaps someone dealing with depression. They don't even have energy to waste. You could be dealing with difficulty around conceiving or plain infertility, or perhaps a person who has previously miscarried. As far as representing an actual person, this could also be a domineering mother. And when it comes up in a relationship reading, reverse Empress means you won't be satisfied. You will not get what you need from this partnership. Now, putting out a weekly video is a little harder than I anticipated, so take a gander at the Empress reading, and we'll get to that in a future video. I promise.